Welcome back, everybody, to another installment of Mojo Plays. Now, the last time we played this is the last door. The last time we played this, we were in the attic with Sir Anthony Beechworth as crows attacked us and him, like a giant murder of crows. And then it just ended. So this is chapter 2. It's titled Memories. And we shall see how it goes. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Oh. Okay. Hey there, Jesus. Lots of crosses. What's in here? The kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Now, I want to point out, I haven't played this at all. With the first one, I played for the first little bit and then stopped. I'm like, I need to play this on Capture. I haven't played this one at all, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do. Give us each day our daily bread. Oh. Naked priest. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. Oh, praying. Oh! And lead us not into temptation. Why are you whipping yourself? But deliver us from evil. I mean, I guess that's like the Catholic way to punish yourself for sins, right? I mean, that's what... That was one of the things that, I mean, you always see it was like in the Da Vinci Code and all that kind of stuff. Can I do anything else, or am I just... Okay, looks like I'm just punishing... Amen. What? Alright, so we're back to the wonderful intro music and the crow and developed by, Oh, I can skip it now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. We saw that in the first one. It's wonderful. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? Nothing. I see nothing. Well, this is already starting out like 10 times more terrifying. Do I want to continue? Do I... Oh! What are you? Who is it? Is it him? Anthony, answer me! Jeez. What the hell? What was that? What is going on? Like, I barely knew what was going on at the end of the last part. It had so many questions that needed answering. What is she doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. And she's gone. Okay. Makes sense. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1. 2. Whoa! Jesus Christ. 3. Now wake up. Wake up. You can rest now, Mr. Devit. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I am confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you say? What did you see? Can you describe it? Oh, I have a choice now. I mean, it looked like an eye. It was an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside a complete darkness where an evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. Wow. I can understand why you were disturbed, Mr. Devit. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine. A man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Who was the priest, though, at the very beginning, who was smacking himself? Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife, Anna, die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your endearing friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning to warn me from a genuine danger or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. ... Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Kind of feel bad for Mr. Devit. He lost his best friend and is clearly going insane. Excuse me, I burped. So it looks like that's where this one starts off. It starts off with the wonderful, Chapter 2, Memories. It's a great way to write memories. Oh, I'm in control. The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. Oh, Beechworth is a lot faster in this one. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off of the fountain. Okay, well, I don't know why I grabbed that. I'm gonna go explore around for a bit. A locked wooden coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. What is that? Oh, hey there, buddy. Good evening. I hope you're right, and this indeed be a good evening. My name is Devit. I didn't know there was a cemetery here. My pleasure, Mr. Devit. I'm Frank Baldwin. Are you Alec Baldwin's brother? Don't ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why? I don't understand. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I don't understand. What is there to understand, Mr. Devit? God has forsaken this place. Don't you know? Here we take care of patients. I'm an old alum. I used to attend the school. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Talk to him again. I'm an old alum. I used to attend the school. It's been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. The building is now used as a nursing home run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anybody in the village speak fondly of the school. They say it closed overnight, though nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus Devit. Alright, well that's clearly terrifying. And of course the door is locked from the inside. That makes sense, since the door was locked from the inside on the first game. Alright, well let's go through the open front door then, shall we? Hello there, miss. Pardon, excuse me, sister. ... Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. Devit? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Devit, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. Devit? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Devit? I prefer not to talk about it. To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is. A lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Devit. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Oh, putting my hat and coat on the rack. These rooms are private. Okay. Nice. Some bandages, other medical equipment, nothing of interest. Among the bandages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. Oh, grab it. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. Who are you? Doctor? I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? Cough. My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his wife. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I have no idea. I hope he recovers. Thank you. Time goes very slowly in this place, as if it has stopped. Please let us rest. I apologize. Magazine entitled Weird Tales. Hey there, buddy. What happened to you? Are you alright? That was a rhythmic sound like breathing. But when last night I felt an increasing pressure on my temple, something dry and rough like tree bark brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall like a growing shadow. I lit a lamp and there was nothing. Madam? What is going on here? He is quite a pale young boy. He is asleep. Oh, that wasn't... okay. Please, someone, pity. I'm sorry you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help you? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. I mean, I'm personally not a very religious individual. Like, it's just not been my thing. Alright, so that door leads outside. That makes life easy and quick. This obviously looks like a schoolyard. Textbooks, now there's a music box. Grab it. Because last time I played music, crows showed up. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I am on medication. Today it's my birthday and I am feeling blue. It's a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook a lemon cake as those then Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you are doing. What you're learning is how is Scotland and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. Oh, so they're in Scotland. Okay. I thought there was blood on the floor for a second. I was going to be furious. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even Devit was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. These look like letters from when Devit was at the boarding school, which doesn't make sense because they said the boarding school was no more. So why would there still be letters and, like, diary notes? January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. February 20th, 1876. It's been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he's still sick, but if he's so ill, then why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. Well, that's the way a true student should be. Never give up on your studies. You need to learn on your own. You know what? Whatever works for you. If you want to go to school, go to school. If you don't, don't. I mean, it's really up to you at this point. I'm personally in college and I love it, but, you know, like I said, that's just me. February 23rd, 1876. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we can't get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. What is with the black smudge? It's the photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I don't remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. I don't think that breaking the music box serves any purpose. In death there is hope, in death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years. The chalk has faded in some places. So I really have to... I've learned from the last part that I really have to be careful as to where I'm clicking and really check everything, because in the last part I completely missed photographs of people, most likely family and friends, the bed's previous resident. Completely missed a very obvious door opening in the window of the first part. And it took up a lot of time, so I just have to be a little more careful about where I'm clicking. Let's go upstairs. A dusty old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms. Baby Jesus! Yeah, sweet baby Jesus, golden baby with his golden fleece diapers and... I'm sorry. A syringe next to a flask with a label that says morphine. Excuse me. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers, unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? Lord works in mysterious ways, sister. Certainly yes, but I don't ask for much. Just something to go on, a path to follow. I can't go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir. Sister, please, I just want to be alone. On the upper shelf of the antique cupboard, a well-worn Bible with rosary beads gathered dust. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. Oh, hold on, there's something on there. What is this? Oh, right, the syringe next to a flask with morphine. A worn-out and faded tapestry of Jesus Christ. That's Jesus Christ. Another tapestry, though. I remember from my school days, the student dormitory was here. Alright, well, as soon as I open the door, the organ plays, so obviously this is a shower. There's a puddle in the shower hole with something shiny under the grating. I can't see it properly. The tap of this water. If I open the tab, the shiny object could be carried away by the stream of water. Shower's old, rusty, and poorly maintained. Just a couple of old towels. I wonder... Nope. Where am I supposed to go? Did I miss something? I've been to all the rooms upstairs. I've clearly missed something, but I don't know what. Did you take care of the patients here? Did you say they cared for the patients? Of course, Mrs. Devit. We tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Did Monsignor already live here? Did you say that Monsignor already lived here when this venue still was a boarding school? Indeed, he still was a priest and professor before he became Monsignor, and started to lead this place. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsignor instructed me to take him on as a caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains little. Have there been many deaths lately? Mother Elizabeth, Mr. Baldwin told me that lately a lot of patients are dying. What is happening? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of these unfortunate souls. Well, obviously. Oh, no, I don't want to leave her to her duties. I want to talk to Monsignor. I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsignor has left strict instructions that he not be disturbed, not even by any of the sisters. Alright, well, I'll leave you to your shit, I guess. Hey, buddy, can you... Who is Monsignor, Mr. Baldwin? I can't rightly say. After all these years, I've never seen the man. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't exist. He hired you! But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor specifically requested your hiring by letter. I'm flattered and my reputation precedes me, but I still can't tell you anything more about the man. I'll leave you with your work. Can I go farther this way? What is this? A piece of old fishing net? Obviously I'm gonna grab that. What are you? Many years adrift have perfectly smooth. This floats some into a small log. I'm gonna grab that as well. And then I'm gonna go out into sea! Lost Pilgrim, a sea stack older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. I have no idea what's going on. It's a lot of graves. Grave recently dug. Oh, I wonder if I can use the log on the thing. Have a log, have a net. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I'll head upstairs, I guess. Maybe you would like a music box? I'm just guessing at this point. I'll probably skip ahead. What am I supposed to do? Oh, wait, hold on a minute. I will be right back. Alright, so I missed something up front. It's not really... Doesn't look like it's much of consequence, but... It's definitely something that I should go back and check. See, this is what happened in the first game. I missed a lot. Old, quite damaged mailbox. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and still I have no news from you. My brother insists that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that's the case, I want you to know that I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Oh, so she didn't leave him. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go give that to her. That's great news. Good for you, buddy. Mr. Finch, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it to me. If you'd be so kind as you can see my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you are recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. Miss Vision making up the letter's contents. Clearly. Oh, sorry. Why would you do such a thing? Cough. How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refuse to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest is in marrying someone of your status, of our family status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you any more, Mary. Leave me be. From this day forth you are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I, who have stayed by your side all through your illness? Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Thanks be the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please, take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It is my lucky coin, though I hope it serves you better than it has myself. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll be right back again, because I'm terrible at games. Okay, well, I'm having to use a guide for this, because there is, like, no way I would be able to learn how to do all this stuff without spending, like, 16 hours. So the Forlorn Nun. I can wind up the music box. Oh, what a beautiful... Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, what a beautiful melody. It reminds me of my youth, when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you, for you have given me the sign I was looking for. You're welcome. A lot of dry leaves have accumulated in the hole of this old rusty pipe. They are blocking the water stream. Gonna grab that. I could cut myself with the edges of this pipe. Use the stone. I bolted the sharp edges of the pipe. Now I need not fear being cut. The net should catch anything coming down the pipe. Okay. Oh, and then when I fix the pipe, there's the golden thing inside the bathroom sink that I can get. Oh, that makes so much sense now. There's a puddle in the shower in the hole with something shiny under the grating. I can't see it properly. Well, just turn on the water and get it going down the drain. Alright, and now that I've got it going down the drain, I can go back to the sister's room and it's caught in the netting so I can get it. Oh, I'm so smart. And by I'm so smart, I mean I'm really dumb because it took me a while to figure it out. The net has caught the shiny object. What is it? It's a teardrop? What? Okay, let's try to figure out what this teardrop is for before Can I use a teardrop on you? No. Can I get more dialogue from you? No. Well, I'm gonna assume that I have to go back here. How you doing, buddy? You doing good? Still hopes to bring my wife back. The poor woman has fallen to an uneasy, fitful sleep. Nope, I just have music playing in the background now. You place the glass tear in a hollow of the virgin's cheeks. It seems that it fits perfectly. Oh! Please, someone pity. I already told you you cannot be here, but don't worry about you, sir. After the virgin listens to those in need. In the eyes of the fervent devotee, it could look like a real tear. Yeah, but now what? Anything new for me to talk to you about? Nope. Okay, well, I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, well, I missed something from one of the other rooms. I put the tear back. Why isn't the nurse running from the... Whatever. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to the bathroom because, according to this wonderful thing, I missed something. Oh, now it lets me expect it. Okay. So I got a piece of mirror. Let's see. This one's a lot more in depth than the first one. The first one, it was very, very straightforward as to what I needed to do. This one is not so much. Oh, our mother is crying. Oh my lord, what does it mean? What have I done? What have we done? I'm just causing a ruckus now, aren't I? You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There's little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain, yet they do not listen. They pass me by, without even looking at me. They say that they're praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment, sir. I cannot stand it anymore. Please be merciful and end this miserable existence. This is the greatest of the tortures. Please help me. But sir, I know, but I beseech you. You will be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you. I guess I could find the courage to help you. I understand your request is terribly hard for me. I guess I could find the courage to help you. I understand the magnitude of what I'm asking. God bless you, sir. I don't know how I can show my gratitude. What I need you to do is, without the nuns noticing, to try to get an amount of morphine enough so that I can be embraced by the deepest of dreams and in a way stop the rhythm of my heart. You only have to get me morphine in a syringe. Leave the rest to me. I won't bother you anymore. Oh, well, I know where the morphine in the syringe is. So let's go do that. I want to know what this log is from. I mean, I am clearly causing a ruckus here, and pray for the sinners. Now in the hour of our death, she's praying fervently. Syringe with flask labeled morphine. Grab it, because that bitch isn't gonna know what's going on. This is really creepy, and unfortunately, though, it started off on such a good level, and then it's just kind of, you know, because it's so slow-paced, a point and click is what? There's a note on the bed. Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies. Okay, well, let's go talk to Baldwin, then. Noise coming from inside the coffin. What the hell? A locked, badly finished wooden coffin. It seems that whoever made it is a bit rusted. Log is too soft to use it as a lever and open the coffin. Grave recently dug. Where's the shovel? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I haven't been out front in a while. Let me go back up front and see what's going on. BRB while I walk there, because even though he is a lot faster, he's still slow as shit. Okay. Oh, hey, groundskeeper dude. It looks like his toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. I might be able to look if I keep him distracted. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? You know, I have a question. Could you tell me about this place? Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal Bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Well, please, sir, tell me about Aberdeen. It was a place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. If you look there towards the northeast, you'll see King's Chapel. Oh, yeah, I seem a bit distracted, Mr. Devit. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll leave you to your work, Baldwin. Yeah, you better. I'll help you, buddy. Well. The darkness of his eye. His body is petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my god. But what has happened? Talk to me. Mother Elizabeth is trying to make him come to his senses. Well, with Mother Elizabeth there, now this is going to be really shitty of me to do. Oh, no, this is the schoolroom. No, why am I going that way? With Mother Elizabeth there, I can get past that door. And I can search her desk. Basically, Mother Elizabeth is no longer a problem, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and let's search through her desk. There are papers appear on which Mother Elizabeth was working. William Nealon's November 13th, 1891. Cause of death? Cachexia. Note, scratch marks have been found in his stomach. In his stomach? Elmer Moore, November 17th, 1891. Cause of death? Pleuresia. A clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of death. Evelyn Benzia, November 20th, 1891. Cause of death? Marasmo. Theodore Henning, November 23rd, 1891. Cause of death? Typhoid fever. The patient suffered severe hallucinations before death, screamed, and shook until the opiates started to take effect. Lena Ashdown, November 27th, 1891. Cause of death? Osteoarticular tuberculosis. Notes, during the autopsy we found some strange black marks on his fingers. Claude Harris, December 10th, 1891. Cause of death unknown. Nora Dunstan, December 13th, 1891. Cause of death, respiratory arrest. Notes, blank. Ellen Blair, cause of death, morphine overdose. Patient committed suicide. Notes, the patient did not seem to have depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. What is going on? Large, bright, and ornate key. Well, I'm taking that. What is going on now? Don't look into his eyes. I'll try not to. Because the deepest, darkest dwells in his eyes. Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? They're just classic literature books, Father. Socrates and Aristotle. Silence! Instruments of falsehood. You'll mean fallacies. Coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. It's Latin. Malemen say, evil in itself. A strange eye-shaped symbol. What? What? Oh, well, that wouldn't break. Ah! That's not fair! You can't break all of... Eye of the bird. What does this mean? Lord, my eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest? Ernest? It's been many years since I last heard that name, since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Please, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption, past times, bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. I'd really rather not. A creepy image of Christ crucified, inexplicably it has a dark cloth covering its head. Makeshift altar is coated in dense layer of wax. The candles have almost burnt out, only barely illuminate the room. What is going on? The walls are completely covered with crosses, a mentally ill act. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He is completely blind. Despite of his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. The sharp... No. The sharp sword. Yes, that's it, my son. The Lord with his sharp sword transmits us his wisdom, his power, and his punishment. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. Well, the endless blame. Yes, that's it, my son. Nostra culpa infinita est, and it always was and will. And now, my son, tell the Lord who are you, the faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman? Lost seaman? Oh, awesome. I'm great. Yes, that's it, my son. We live lost in an endless ocean of sin and blame. I don't know what's going on. I'm creeped out. This whole game is creepy. This dude is creepy, and he has to purify his soul now. So I don't know what that means. Yes, Father. Goodbye, Father. I want to go back in here, Father. Murmur. I know you are there. You didn't hear me. Get out of my room. Okay, well, I've been kicked out, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Old razor blade stained with blood. Okay, well, I mean, obviously this is a stealth mission, so I can't be making no noise here. Humble. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn it for you. Dear God in heaven, I fear myself in you. Your sword is in my hands. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I hate myself in you. My blame is in your heart. I will burn myself for you. Murmur. Is there anything else I need to get in here? Okay. Goodbye, Father. Okay. Run! Run! I don't know why all the windows cracked as I passed them. That was really creepy and scary. I'm gonna go back upstairs. Oh, I can use the razor on the tapestry now. Oh, that makes sense. I wouldn't be able to cut this using just the knife. My hands wouldn't be... Using the wooden stump as a handle, I can use this to cut. Haha! Makeshift knife. Oh, another memory. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah Devit. That's a much better name than I came up with. Sir Archibald was my name. Jeremiah Devit is much stronger. Where were you, my friend? We've been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveying us. Who is it? Anthony? My dear friends, it's Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I've decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the dining room? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock you'll find the door open, and I'll be inside the lounge. That's it, my dear college. I don't know what that means. Okay. Didn't give me an option to do anything in the dream sequence. I remember that the furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it's empty. I'm so nervous to walk around. A dusty mirror. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. So I fall asleep? Oh, I'm in a dream. Okay. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. That's gotta make... When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I don't want to be eaten. I want to live." I mean, if I was Mr. Rabbit, I would want to live too. Who would want to be eaten by a wolf? Why is the staircase dripping blood? To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That's impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so?" Sorry, I had to do a snake guesses. Who's that in the window? Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It's getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it. Why not to organize a race? The first who arrives in the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle. And I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. I guess the competition is balanced. What do you?" Who were the people in the windows? The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. What is going on? Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning, but suddenly there was a loud bang, and the earth shook. Frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. Jeez! What in the fuck? Bye. Bye. What is going on? What in God's name is going on? It says, what is... Okay, so I've been reading these, I apologize. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. That's a terrible thing to start on reading for. I miss your rough hair and your grayish skin, your stench. You miss a corpse. But our love just can't be. It's an impossible love. The end. I was gonna say, if that was the end of the game, I would be furious. No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories. I don't know where you found. It didn't look like anything to me. But... what about the classroom? I mean, that makes sense. It was your classmates that you found, so let's head to the classroom. The music's picking up. I gotta be getting to the end soon. Oh, I've read all these. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to this spot. It's a trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here sprouts a horrible stench. There's something down there. Holy shit! Did you see it? Did you see it? It was there, just in front of me. He was screaming. He shakes uncontrollably, his body racked with pain, and there is only one way to end his suffering. I'll help you out, buddy. Rest in peace. A stench. The stretchers used to carry the corpses here. Who is behind all this? He must have been dead for at least a week, still bearing an expression of horror. What is going on? What in God's name is going on? The decayed corpse of a young woman. It seems as if she has been devoured by an animal. Another memory. Wonderful. Punctual as always, Devit. Now all that remains is introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernest. Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be opened, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. I don't want to be injected with a serum. What in God's name? Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. I remember now. What happened? What is that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malaman say. What happened to us? What is it? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. I can't fathom what's going on. Okay? It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shorn that the veil separated our world from his. In seeking visions, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. The eye of the bird saw us. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls us from its dark nest and from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has returned, only us, the 4 witnesses. Who are the other 2? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. It absconded with my faith and deprived me of sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me, I have sinned. Nothing remains, all that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn in the flames. What the fuck, Father Ernest? Malum? In. Say. What is that knocking? Am I in a coffin? Headphones. It feels like dirt is being poured on me right now. The adventure continues in chapter. What? What in God's name? Oh, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. With a big fat hunk inside of no. You cannot end. God damn it. Alright, well. That's gonna. Excuse me. That's gonna wrap up chapter 2 there. Ending once again on a major cliffhanger. It added more questions. What is going on? Okay? Why did Beechworth set himself on fire? Or not set himself, hang himself in the first one? Why did Father Ernest burn his eyes blind and then burn himself? Why did Baldwin bury me alive? What is going on? Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on. I need to play the next chapter. I need to finish this story. This is fucking insane. This is so fucking creepy and just... Whew. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I will be playing chapter 3. I'm gonna fucking continue now because I have to. This is phenomenal. But I'm gonna end this part here, obviously. This is gonna be out later this week. I don't know why I keep telling you that it's gonna be out later this week. It's mostly to remind myself, I guess. But yeah, no, that was insane. I just looked on the website. There are 2 seasons for it right now. There's season 1, which has 4 parts, and season 2, which has 3. I don't know if I need to go on to season 2 to understand the story. I won't really know until I beat season 4 or chapter 4. But that was the last door of chapter 2, Memories. Very clearly memories, because you kept having flashbacks. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like more, please tell me so. You know, leave a comment saying that you enjoyed this. You know, let me know if you want me to play more games like this, because I'm having a blast right now. This is fantastic. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, whatever. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.